And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And a huge play that time. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And Olsen over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down in. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now, already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. From the gun, here's McNabb. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Greg Olsen from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Play fake, Mariota. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 68 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. McNabb. Buying time to his left.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Lawrence Taylor in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2nd down, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Kamara now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Kevin Green in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mariota tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he's going to take this one back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McNabb. And Jones has it over the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's McNabb. And that is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To throw on 2nd, McNabb. And this one's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
To throw, McNabb. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flushed out right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota staying on his feet. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Sanders. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And caught left side, Olsen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. McNabb to throw. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Second down, McNabb. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Julio Jones, the lone receiver left. Now McNabb. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio. Touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And his guy. Find a way to stretch that lead. Santos now to add the PAT. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Kamara now to return. Solid return. Pretty good field position. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And his first look is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now it's Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.